Fuete ba to both the front leg to the front leg and the rear leg to the front leg. So, and they're both going to be low attacks, and they're actually harder to do than median because you have to bend the supporting leg. All right, let's talk about the power for this. You guys, when we're hitting focus mitts, I always say they're not power mitts. To get power, you work the heavy bag. To get speed and precision, you work the focus mitt. So right now, he's not a heavy bag, he's a focus mitt, one big focus mitt. So I'm not going to be trying to go like, damn. People think that they put a lot of power, they need to put a lot of power behind a kick or a punch. The power comes with the relaxed tension, the released tension of a blow. So when I'm doing the kick here, you gotta decide. If I'm gonna go like this, it's gonna be really slow. I'm also gonna have to close the distance. So I always say, you use power, speed, and distance. Choose any two. You know what I mean? You got speed, power, and distance. Choose it. You can have speed and power, but you're not gonna have the distance. You can have distance and maybe some power, but you're not going to have the speed because you're going to have to go from all the way over here like this. So the best of both worlds is to stay nice balance, is to keep my distance. And I'm not going to telegraph. I'm just going to pick up my leg. When I pick up my leg, he doesn't know if I'm going to kick high or low. But the trick is that when I pick up my leg, I'm getting ready to lift the heel at the same time and throw my heel at him. That's the kick. This is the kick, the supporting leg. The more my heel comes off the ground, the more the weight is off the heel, the more power this leg is going to have. That's the power of the kick. When you listen to this leg and watch this leg, this is the power of the kick. That's the kick, not this one. That's the hip, elbow, all the way to the end of the chain. So the first part when I go to do this kick is I lift the leg and throw the heel at him. Then comes the extension. So if I'm here, and I'm fighting back here, I just throw the heel. And that way I keep my distance, and he never knows what's going on. So I lift the leg, that starts to move. I can't lift this until I get this one going. And then that leg goes. You see? So I'm here, and that's the kick. For the back one, a little different. If I just turn here, my angle is going to be here. So I do a little 45 step. In French, it's called the décalage. I step 45 to this side. And people go, oh, you're stepping into the power hand. Well, I'm not going to step into the power hand. I'm going to step 45. Now, the heel's easier. It's harder to turn. Look. It's less of a distance. You guys see? When I step, it's going to be less of a distance. I step. Now, again, I lift the leg and I pivot. That's the kick. This leg. That's the kick. So I move, and then the leg goes. And the leg goes. So the front leg is, and the back leg is, so move, I just go. Side. Very simple. So it's inside, I'm going to be throwing the jab, then I just pivot, throwing the jab, 45, and step. Notice how my heel, and my supporting leg is bent. What about my hands? My hands are up, not this.
6 arms.
And it's not specifically Muay Thai. I don't have to throw my hand forward and do this. I keep my hands up because they're harrowing techniques. They're meant to like harrow the enemy before I attack. So it's not the same as doing a Thai kick. There are attacks here and here. Okay? So you're going to move around with your partner. Jab, jab, jab. And just practice back and forth.
Always
Okay?
jab before the kick?
Always jab so you get the distance. If I can't jab, don't kick. If I can't jab, don't kick. I can, but I have to step deep. Get inside. Okay? All right, let's go.